under oath.
They lied under oath. Who lied under oath? What are you telling me? I don't even know how to deal with you.
You touch kids! Your mother should have... You! You're trash! You're done! You're...
Welcome back to Tracking That, a channel where we try to track what liberals are saying but end up not being able to as usual. Robert De Niro has proved himself time and time again that he is one of Hollywood's biggest losers. A rich, successful actor playing gangster roles in movies. But keyword actor because he's far from that in real life. A man that was buddy-buddy with convicted felon Harvey Weinstein, and yes, also the Clintons, but there's no surprise, you know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. This man is such a loser that he shows up to Donald Trump's trial to cause a media stir, but unfortunately for him, not only does no one care about his opinion because he's Hollywood, but it sadly for him got ruined by hecklers, and this turned him into a triggered mess. He came with 2 alleged January 6 cops for what purpose to prove? I don't know, January 6 is bad and Trump is a threat to democracy, let me guess. Even though we're a constitutional republic.
For these lowlives, for Trump.
They lied under oath.
They lied under oath. Who lied under oath? What are you telling me?
Those 2 traitors behind you.
Excuse me?
Those 2 traitors behind you.
They lied under oath?
That's right.
What are you saying?
They're traitors.
They're traitors. You gotta, I don't know, I don't even know how to deal with you, my friend. I don't even know how to deal with you.
Well, that didn't go as planned. Those so-called January 6 cops just got called traitors to their face. And Robert De Niro's response was, Here's an incredibly reliable poll that I just made. Make sure you take it and give me your opinion. The consensus is that no one cares about January 6th. You know, the protests where cops escorted protesters in and fist bumped them and was proven to be overhyped by the media. But anyways, here's Harvey Weinstein's friend arriving to Trump's trial in one of those KN95 masks because we still have a pandemic. Oh, sorry, what's that? I got to call, oh, we don't? Those are what I call the masks of the pro-Palestinian protesters now, or a Democrat mask. It's a good way to distinguish between common sense and morons, and no, I'm not really taking a side on the Israel-Palestine war. I'm just saying that the pro-Palestinian protesters are, in general, the crazy ones. But the actual question is, what benefit does Robert De Niro get from this? My theory is that he doesn't want his ties to Weinstein or Jeffrey Epstein to come out, so that's why he wants Trump in prison, because he's the threat to him. Things really started to get out of hand here. You can't distinguish Robert De Niro anymore. He blends in with all the liberal rage monsters now. This will be a Where's Waldo styled game. See if you can spot Robert De Niro in the crowd.
You! You're you! Walk the street you touch alone. Kids! Walk you touch kids! Alone. You loser! You! Your mother should have...
Watch your back. We're trying to be gentlemen in this world. The Democrats. You are gangsters.
Excuse me.
You are gangsters. You're washed up.
You're a softie! You're a nobody! You're trash! You're trash! You're done! You're done after this, my guy! Robert De Niro punched Donald Trump in the face!
These are protesters that I can get behind for once in my life. He got called a nobody, a traitor, a softie, told his movie sucks, and Robert De Niro has the nerve to say the Democrats are the ones that are civilized, yet the Democrats are the ones trying to jail their opponents. Well, I think it's safe to say that he got exactly what he paid for. Here's Donald Trump's response to Little Bobby's antics. I never knew how small, both mentally and physically, wacko former actor Robert De Niro was. Today, De Niro, who suffers from an incurable case of Trump derangement syndrome, commonly known in the medical community as TDS, was met outside the courthouse with a force far greater than the radical left, MAGA. Robert, whose movies, artistry, and brand have gone way down in value since he entered the political arena at the request of crooked Joe Biden, looks so pathetic and sad out there. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? So while we're on the topic of gangster, Donald Trump is the most gangster man that is alive. I'm going to wrap this video up in a positive manner. Dennis Quaid, I'm sure most of you know, one of the most famous actors in the world, has announced on Piers Morgan that he is voting for Donald Trump because of the weaponization of our justice system and the Constitution. This comes shortly after the trailer for Reagan came out. He's playing Ronald Reagan, one of the best presidents of all time, and I'm super hyped for this movie. But this is a breath of fresh air for famous actors to come out for Donald Trump. Coming out as a Trump supporter as a famous person is nowadays more difficult than coming out of the closet.
What do you think of Trump?
I think I'm going to vote for him.
Really?
Yeah, in the next election. Yes, I am.
Are you ready for the blowback?
Well, yeah.
Which inevitably comes
Well,
with Trump.
you know, I think in this election, everybody's got to, I think they're going to take a side or whatever, but it just seems to me, it just makes sense. I was ready not to vote for Trump until what I saw is more than politics. I see a weaponization of our justice system.
Yeah.
And a challenge to our Constitution, us as Americans, that I don't think we're going to have. And, you know, Trump is the most investigated person probably in the history of the world. And they haven't been able to really get him. People might call him asshole, but he's my asshole.